What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video review. Today we're going to take a look at the rest of the head sculpt from the Maxnut Studios box set. I mean, you've seen my review from this awesome Black Panther head sculpt from Maxnut maybe just a few days ago. The best Chadwick Boseman head sculpt out there. Now we're going to take a look at alternate head sculpts from Maxnut, which is the KM-002 and KM-001, also known as Killmonger. Beautiful head sculpts. You know, these head sculpts are not meant to, you know, I mean, you could replace your Hot Toys head sculpt, but I want to treat them more like as an alternative look. You know, like if you wanted to display your Killmonger or your Black Panther in a different light, this would be it. Or if you plan on, you know, let's say you have a Star-Lord and you have that extra armor in the body and you want to kit bash a Killmonger, you could go ahead and do so. You know, so possibilities are endless here, but as you can see, packaging is just amazing. Plus they're running a sale right now, so go ahead and check out their website, maxnutstudios.com. I'll put the link down below, and they're running a good special from here on out till next year, where if you become a member of the website, they've got tons of promos, so definitely do check them out. But we are gonna check out this head sculpt. This is the KM-001. I believe they announced this before, but I missed it. But this looks awesome. Look at the packaging. It's just so nice. It's intricate. The packaging, you know, like I said before, I got so used to Maxnut now that if I'm not even gonna get other head sculpt from other companies. I mean, for the most part, he is better than Hot Toys. Just better, you know. I know it's a preference and all that stuff, but certainly for the most part, most of his works, I'm really impressed with. You know, the paint application, the sculpting, it's just phenomenal. Now, I'm saying this in a light that the Black Panther one, I understand that that's not the strongest head sculpt from Hot Toys. The Killmonger was pretty decent, as a matter of fact. I think that's a better head sculpt compared to the Hot Toys version. Like I'm talking about the Hot Toys version of the head sculpt, but certainly this gives a little bit more attitude. And at first glance, you can see the peg right there, and it just fits perfectly with your Killmonger figure. It just gives it a different look, you know, like if they're fighting. Especially, I'm going to show you the scenes where these head sculpts were used. So this is the scene where he is wearing mostly like a casual outfit, and this is the KM-001 that we transition into. So I think that's perfectly great right there, especially if you have a spare body, for example, or you just want to, you know, mix it up from the Hot Toys head sculpt to this, having him sit on the throne. Or, like I mentioned earlier, if you have a blue long sleeve shirt that you can put in your figure, and then let's say you have this Star-Lord version 2, those armor that he does have, which I do. That's the plan, is I plan on using that and utilizing this head sculpt, and maybe perhaps, you know, create my second Killmonger. I mean, look at this head sculpt, right? Look at that fade. If you've seen my reviews for, you know, other figures, this fade is amazing. I mean, I got the Storm Collectibles Mike Tyson, and the fade is just horrendous. And this one right here, I mean, I can't say enough good things about this sculpt. And the hair. Just be careful, guys, because this is so intricate and it's so amazing that, you know, when you're popping the head sculpt, normally I hold it on the top of the dome. You could still, I mean, it's pretty sturdy and pretty strong, but just be mindful of that, you know, because the braids, they are, you know, individual pieces, which makes it more, I guess, impressive, you know, so to speak. It's just an amazing figure. The likeness is spot on. You can see the pores in his face as well. The skin tone, as you just saw earlier, it just matches perfectly. Again, a different look. I'm not saying this would replace the one that you do have, but again, you know, like if you were in a different scene, if you're somebody like me who likes to take pictures, like this second head sculpt right here, this is where he was, you know, kind of mocking Black Panther and Okoye, I believe, when they're about to fight, and he transitioned to Black Panther suit in here. So I think Maxnut completely captured the KM-003 on this one. and it's just amazing in my opinion. I mean KM-002. So this is a different look, you know, totally different from what was included in Hot Toys, or this is KM-002, and totally different from the first version that I showed you earlier. It just shows that, you know, with a little bit of creativity in your imagination, if you want to recreate that scene where he's fighting and he's transitioning, this is a good alternative option as well. And look at that braids, that fade, that head sculpt. The paint application is just immaculate. You would think that this is Hot Toys product right here. I mean, the individual braids on the back, it's like separated. It's just beautifully done on the top of his head. Again, let's kind of zoom in here so you guys can see just the amazing details that goes into this head sculpt. It's just, I don't know how he does it. You know, because I'm used to like third-party head sculpts that are kind of iffy at best, but his quality is just top-notch. The paint applications, there's nothing sloppy about this as far as paint application goes. You know, typically you'll see it, you know, like on the hairline and on all that stuff on the eyes. It's kind of like not the same quality, but man, gotta give it to the guy. He's a true artist. He's a true master of his craft. And inside too, you can see the teeth is just beautiful. And he used like a separate sculpt for the teeth as well. So just amazing. And this is the 3 head sculpts. And obviously the middle one is the official Hot Toys one, which is pretty good. You know, I'm not saying anything bad about it. But these 2 head sculpts are, you know, like I mentioned earlier, alternative options to... I love that character. Killmonger is, I would say, the second best villain in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I would put Thanos as first, obviously, but I just love his arc, and I love the movie Black Panther, and you know, I gotta get him. I gotta get this head sculpt. The next review that I do have would be his statue, which is Maxnut Studios has a great sale on that as well. That statue is phenomenal. I wish Hot Toys would have done a 6-scale version of that so it's movable, but I don't think they ever will. So this is a good option to have if you're a huge fan of Killmonger. I honestly didn't know Killmonger prior to watching Black Panther the movie, but as I mentioned, I love the character so much that I would pretty much get anything that's Killmonger. I hope for somehow, some way we see him back. I mean, we're talking about Marvel Cinematic Universe anyway, that pretty much anything is possible. So I wish we see him back one of these days, but it's amazing. It's really amazing what Maxnut has done here. And I just want to showcase you some of the poses that you could do that might be more fitting in specific head sculpts. Like this guy right here, you know, when you're about to fight, at least he doesn't look bored. You know what I mean? You don't have that just stern look on your face. That is more suitable for a pose that is like more of a museum pose, where his hands is just by his side doing nothing, but more of an action pose about to fight Black Panther. If you have both figures, I think this is a more suitable pose for that scenario. So it just shows you that by changing the head sculpt, you know, you can. That's how important the head sculpt is. You know, we just got off a good controversy with Mark 85. And again, if you haven't seen my Tony Stark video for Maxnut, go ahead and check it out. We're talking about alternatives here. You know, I know Hot Toys already announced something about that 85, but so far this is the best that I've seen. I stand by it. And this is the KM-001 just sitting on the throne here casually. So that is a fantastic look as well. You know, so like I said, different variations. And I've seen some guys who has like 2 bodies of Killmonger. And if you do, somebody also I saw it like on a forum that they repainted the suit. This is a good, you know, alternative options for the head sculpt. Beautifully done. You know, like get different angles right here. You can clearly see Michael B. Jordan in there. Because Michael B. Jordan is in shape, but his cheeks is kind of, you know, for his size, is a bit. He's kind of like Dwayne Wade. If you guys notice Dwayne Wade, he's still, even though they're all buff and obviously in shape, but they got that you chubby cheeks going on for them, and it's just the structure of their jawline and their face. So, and there you go, guys. This is the review for the 2 extra head sculpt that you're gonna get from the box set from Maxnut Studios. I think they're fantastic. As you can see here, I'm just trying to create a scene with Black Panther here, the KM-003. Another fantastic head sculpt, but I'm not going to take the shine away from Killmonger. Definitely do check him out. Check out his website for sure, maxnutstudios.com. I'll put the link down below. You can order your head sculpts there, and also the statue, and he got some more projects going on. And take advantage of this sale if you are in the market for some awesome head sculpts. He's running it from now until I believe the beginning of the year, so definitely do check him out. And if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell notification if you like this video, hit that thumbs up, follow me on Instagram and Twitch, and I'll see you guys in the next video.